invisibility off. Are y'all as excited as I am? Because we are finally going to be seeing something that we have been hoping for ever since the middle of Wano arc. But anyways, greetings creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight we shall be reacting to One Piece chapter 1165. And this is going to be a good chapter. I could just tell. Well, I do apologize for that. I got so excited. Phew. I hope y'all didn't hear that. I do apologize if you heard that. I drank Sprite earlier and stuff. But you know what? We'll just scratch all that away from now. Because we are excited. Because we are finally going to be seeing the epic battle between Roger and Garp as they face off against Xebec, who is being controlled by the little bitch known as Imu-sama. Yes, I'm talking to you, Imu. I see you with your menacing eyes and your shadowy body and stuff, and your absolute powers and stuff that makes me think that you're more demon than whatever the hell you're supposed to be. But anyways, I kind of rambled on long enough. Let's go ahead and get started. Oh, right. I forgot to do this. Here we go. Okay. You know what? This calls for a special occasion and stuff. That is way too... We are going to be going up to 70. There we go. Alright. This is a special occasion for y'all, so y'all get a little bit more of a view right here. Anyways, let's get started. Alright, so we got Law and Beppo just snapping on Seuss as they're up on some kind of sky island. And look at them all, they're just sleepy peacefully. And oh, there's the sheep dude from Sunisha. I always forget his name, but anyways, he's there. Anyways, the title of this chapter is Reverberations. Ooh, that's a unique title. Anyways, let's get started. Please. Do you hear that too? Yeah. Just kill me. His words, his attitude, and his expression. Oh, I feel so bad for Rocks. They're all telling different stories. Oh, Garp got him in the face. And he's eating that. He's not backing down one bit. He's even keeping up with Roger's sword. And I don't know if that is the Conqueror's Hockey, his almighty swing, or just him warring. It could be all three. Either way, this is awesome. Let's see. Okay. Both of them got pushed back. There's a gigantic explosion. The sky is splitting apart and the Marines are seeing this. They're like, what the hell is happening here? Why does the sky look like that? It's split in half. We gotta evacuate before we're all dead. Let's steal the ship and get off this island. What do you mean, Rock's ship? You really think he's coming back? This is the end of the Rock's pirates. Hurry to the shore. What did you say, Vice Admiral Garp? Once you got every living resident on sailor on board, shove off and get out of here. What's happening on the island, Roger? Once Rayleigh and them gets to you, wait off the coast. I will be back. Rocks, Roger, I came here intending to arrest you both, but yeah. And my plan was to steal Shanky and the treasure and hightail it out of here. Instead, shall we team up just for a minute? I have a number of issues with this, but I can't afford to let him run free. Yes, you gotta stop him. You gotta stop him through any means necessary. Look at him, he's suffering. Hey, rocks! Let's see. Ooh. Let's see. Okay. We got Garp jumping up. Both of them have got behind. Roger does a powerful slash attack that hits rocks in the back. I do apologize. He sends his head to the wall. That look you've got. The curse! Wait. Okay. He grabs him by the shoe. Is there any way to break it? And he throws him. And you got Roger swinging down just saying, just wake up already! My God, look at the devastation going on. Faster! Roger's going to keep fighting until we've evacuated the island. That hockey's off the chart. Got a spot for me on the ship, I assume? Gloriosa? Forgot about her. I honestly forgot about her. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Ooh, here we go. Listen up, Kaido. You owe me for the rest of your life. You're gonna make good on that. Fat chance. It was Finders Keepers, Lin, and you lost. Just watch me. I'm going to create a new crew where violence rules all. You think you're hot stuff now? Keep dreaming of the day you beat me. It'll never come. Come on, Lin. Let's get moving. Carry this treasure. I'll come and collect one day, and I'll be ready to crush your spirit. So that's what it is. She's pretty much saying like, I didn't let you get the chump on me and stuff. I just let you have it, okay? She's trying to spin the narrative. I see how it is, Lin. You're gonna let your pride get the best of you. But anyways, back to the fight. Okay, he's knocked Roger back, and Garp is not looking too hot right there either. Okay, we get to another place. You're the one who knocked down that mountain. Aren't you Newgate? Oh, it was Whitebeard that knocked down the mountain. No, wait. I still think it was rocks. Yes, Whitebeard did play a part in it, but I do think it was also rocks too. And it's totally not because I'm hyping up the man, which he deserves. Anyways, aren't you Newgate? Who are you? Looks like your crew's falling apart. The name's Graham, captain of the Polo Pirates. Polo Graham. I'm a big fan of yours. Say, you got no ship to go on to, huh? Team up with me instead. Get out of my hair. Oh yeah, that is definitely Marco's dad. You can easily tell by the head, the hair, the face, and pretty much everything else about him. Hey, where did Newgate go? Don't ask me. Let's see. Whoa. Is that a hollow, ghost? No way. Okay. Let's see about this. Obviously, Gecko Moria was able to get the Gunsui's and Captain John's and a bunch of the other rock pirates' bodies. I'm guessing he also got the hollow fruit too. Which, if you think about it, that makes sense because look, there's the ghost right there. You cannot tell me that is not a hollow ghost. And seeing how Gecko Moria was able to get these guys' bodies, I wonder what happened. How in the world did Gecko Moria get these legendary pirates' bodies? How did he get the hollow fruit? What is going on here? Man, there is so much going on with the Rocks Pirates, it's crazy. First we had Captain Sean with the magnet fruit. Now we got this other pirate who I don't know who he is. I've never seen him. Well, she could be just a random pirate from the Rocks crew and stuff. But the fact that he's running with Stussy and Gunsu and stuff, he has to be a member of the Rocks Pirates. But this is crazy to me. This part right here is just insane to me. The fact that we have 2 Devil Fruits who are owned by 2 different characters and 2 different timelines and stuff. And yet they're all connected. My God, this is insane. Sorry. Oh, crap. Where was he? What are you doing, dragon? Calm down. Oh. No. What are you people doing? Do you know what we were aiming here? Aiding here? Dragon! Put them on our ship right now. We have to rescue them. And if anyone argues against it, I'll execute him on the spot. This isn't going to end here, dragon. It better not. He is fighting back. He is fighting back. I love God Valley. This is the epicenter of everything that has been going on in the current One Piece and stuff. It is so cool. Oh God, I'm like a little kid at the candy store. Anyways, Rayleigh, Gabin, where are you going? Don't you dare follow us. Take the ship out into the open water and wait. That island will never have existed. Understood? Ooh. Look at Saint Saturn. He's got the same eyes as Imu-sama. Oh, for one possession. But wait. Where is his shadowy body that was coming out of him? Did it retreat back into Saturn? I think so. Anyways, the God Valley incident. S-level top secret classification. Records of clandestine operation and special hazard pay. Well, yeah. I know he possessed him and stuff, but where was his shadowy body that was coming out of Saint Saturn, though? That's the part I was wondering. Because I kind of thought that shadowy form and stuff would kind of stick around. But I guess it must have retreated back into Saint Saturn. Aww. I was kind of wanting to see more of that. It kind of looked cool. But anyways. The records of this operation and special hazard pay for Naval Base G11 and Cyberpool number 6. Registry of participants in the human hunt expunged. Site of event, God Valley. Island location, area, population details erased. Number of fatalities, unknown. And that whole mountain is falling from the other side. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. Like, I actually had this discussion with another fellow guildmate on here. He's got so many different powers that is crazy. Like, we were actually kind of debating on what it is, really. Let's see. Shade, he thinks that Emu, if he ate a devil fruit, might have been a human model mythical devil. But I just don't know for sure, because with so many different powers that he has sown, it can't be just a devil fruit. There's no way. I don't think it is. But this is insane to me. Look at this. The whole island is wrecked. That whole mountain is falling over. It is awful. God Valley? No wonder it disappeared off the map. Ooh, we're getting 1166 next week? Yes, I will be here next Sunday. Which I know some of y'all are probably wondering, like, why don't you just go ahead and do the reaction and stuff whenever it gets released? And I'm just like, I prefer to wait till Sundays. After all, Sundays is when a lot of One Piece stuff happen. And I kind of just wait until like the official chapter for it comes out and stuff, you know? But anyways, back to this. We got to see this. Garp, did you know about that enormous black monster the government has? And they call themselves the good guys? Can't believe it either. If you're gonna quit the Navy, come join us. Don't be an idiot. If I quit, who's going to watch out for the rank and files? Oh. So that's why he stuck around. Okay. I also love the fact that Roger even offered him a spot on his crew. That shows the level of respect that Roger has for Garp and vice versa. I think that's amazing. And they dropped this Tuesday and Wednesday? Okay. Okay. I'm not gonna see any official manga thing. I might see about the brief spoilers, which helps me kind of make the clouds that are behind me. I mean, after all, I unfortunately don't have anyone that can make it for me and stuff and kind of do all that. I have to do everything myself. But I don't see any images whatsoever. So I'm at least free on that. So if I do learn of a few tidbits here and there, obviously it'll just be for the background right here, which I use my spells to manipulate the crowds. Yes, I manipulate the crowds. I'm forcing you all to watch me right here, right now. No, for real though. I manipulate the clouds where I make them appear behind me. After all, look, we got Emu, we got God Valley, we got Big Mom's homies, and a few other stuff coming by. Anyways, back to this though. I do like Garth's reasoning for staying and stuff, because he's got to try to, he's pretty much watching out for the future generation. It all comes down to math, doesn't it, Garp? Math? What do you mean? First of all, the color of ornament is a power that doesn't yield to the devil fruits. And on top of that, Iris wrench and color the supreme king. There's no way it couldn't have hurt him. Yeah, but he was guarding with Supreme King too, so they canceled out. Exactly my point. There's no damage unless we surpass that. If it's all down to who wears out first, we'll lose. There's no way to keep up with a monster like that thing. So you want to hit him with a crucial mass of Supreme King Hockey? Exactly. Don't even think about whatever stamina you need after that. In that case, you're saying we don't come back from this alive. Interesting. So, in other words, they're going to concentrate their Supreme King Hockey into one powerful attack, which I do like that. I do think that can work out. Let's see. If we can pull this off, all three of us will be down for the count. But if we miss, we're done for. Listen up, Rocks. I don't know what I can say to console you. I don't know what happened to you either. But there's one thing I do recognize. I recognize your sorrow. Don't cry, you idiot. God of Fire. Infinitum? Oh my god. He is just throwing so many fists. It's just crazy. And look at Roger. He is spinning his blade so fast. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I want to see it, but I'm not ready. But I gotta see it. I'm not ready yet, but I am ready. Here we go. Ooh, God of Fire Ace. An explosion. Okay. Roger got him on this side. Garp got him on this side. The world governments attempted to cover up everything that happened here. But the downfall of Xebec and his lawless band of followers the Rock's pirates who wreaked havoc on this era, cast unmistakable reverberations that shook the very world. Oh my god! God Valley is finished. Look at it. And that is how Rocksteady Xebec falls. Oh, this is a good chapter. This is a really, really good chapter. Oh, I love it. I do admit though, I do feel bad for Rocks. I really do. Okay, I will admit, when we first seen Rocks, yes, he is a terrible pirate. He has plundered and raided. He has killed people. Heck, the first time we ever seen him, he attacked Loki when he was a kid. However, we have seen him went from a terrifying pirate with no care whatsoever to being a man who tries to stand up for his homeland and for his wife and kids. I love the character development, man. I just love it. A theory that Rocks is lurking legend? Lurking legend? Wait. Lurking legend? You may have to explain that one to me, Banana. Right. Let's see, while I'm waiting for Banana to let me know. Oh man, what else can we take from this? Obviously, all of the Rock's pirates are pretty much gone away. They're all just leaving, realizing that this is the end of their crew. We got an epic battle between these three, which is so good. We got to learn that Big Mom was actually just a prideful little menace that would not admit to the fact that she lost the devil fruit and instead is trying to hold a debt to Kaido. And obviously Kaido ain't putting up with that bullshit. we also got to see Marco's dad, which I kind of knew that was the case when we saw him a few chapters ago when he was fighting. I mean, I thought like, there's no way that's Marco. Lurking Legend is one of the characters that Straw Hats will face before the end of the series. Okay. But, I will admit, I don't remember seeing anything about Lurking Legend. Could that be related to the man with the burned scars? Or could this be like another character? Because after all, I cannot think for the life of me who this Lurking Legend is. Oh, I see. I won't. Okay. Oh. Okay. I think I get what you're saying. You're saying that Lurking Legend isn't actually a character in One Piece. They just believe that he might be a character in the future. Is that what you're saying? I might be butchering this, and I do apologize. It's completely different. Yeah, I figured. I'll have to look into this Lurking Legend theory and stuff. But anyways, where are we going to end this off with a cool panel? You know what? I think the best way to end it will be kind of holding it. You know what? We're going to hold it right there. I know we're missing Garp and stuff, but you know what? It's fine. So, what are we going to get for 1166? Well, since we're going to see the defeat of Rocks, since we've seen the defeat of Rocks right here, we may get Roger and Garp kind of talking to Rocks for a little bit, kind of learn some things about Emu and the world government, maybe. But pretty much after the next chapter, or during the next chapter, we're finally going to be moving back to Loki along with Harold and the Giants. I find it funny how the flashback started with all that, and then we moved directly to rocks. It's insane how the flashback went to that. Hmm. Although I do admit, now that we finished up with the rocks part and stuff, oh, the eye patch pirate. Okay, now I get what you're talking about. Okay. Yeah, I remember about what Oda said about that, and how people speculated on what this eye patch pirate could be. But yeah, it could fit. Let's see. Hmm. Let me see anything about this. Hmm. Oh yeah, definitely connected to the One Piece. After all, he's got one of the road poneglyphs. Although I am curious, I cannot speak. I am curious on who that character is. There is no telling who that could be. Could be just a brand new character for all we know. But seeing how big the One Piece world is, I would not be surprised on if it's a character that we might have already seen. Although who that character is, I have no idea. It could be a whole bunch of people, really. But I'm trying to see if there's any damage to his eye that we see on here. Which unfortunately I can't see. Burn scar is Snake's emu. I wonder about that. That would be interesting to see about that. Yeah. Kind of the same here. I mean, truth be told, even if we speculate on what one thing could be, Oda always seems to find a way to turn the story around and blow our minds with the unexpected. I mean, after all, whoever thought that we were going to see the God Valley incident during Loki's backstory? Pretty much. But yeah. I do think, though, that we are going to go back to Loki and Harold in the next chapter. I don't know if it's going to be like most of the chapter or if it's going to be like halfway or even at the end. But I do believe that we are going to go back to Loki. I mean, we got to. Now, I actually want to know how Loki knows about all this going down. Which, this could be just a point from Loki's narrative where he sees Rox as a hero. So who knows? But the fact that Loki is telling the story and we get all this right here, I am curious about that. I do wonder if, ooh, you know what I think what it is? I think Whitebeard, who has been with Rox the most, I think he's gonna travel to Elbaf and tell King Harold about what happened. Because after all, he knows for a fact that Rox and Harold has been friends for a long, long time. And if anyone wants to give Harold the news of Rox's death, I would think it would be Whitebeard. Because after all, Whitebeard seems to be the most loyal to Rox compared to every other character. I mean, way more than Kaido and Big Mom, that's for sure. Like, don't get me wrong, Kaido seemed to be kind of loyal, but I kind of feel him more like a child that was excited to show off his power than actual loyalty, you know? At least that's what I think. But yeah, this chapter was amazing. We got an epic battle. We got to see some hidden features and stuff. The one thing I was surprised the most was this guy right here with hollow power. I was honestly shocked about that. And I kind of hope that we get more of this character because I just want to know. I want to know about the hollow fruit and how it got to Perona. That's what I'm curious about. Because I never expected that Perona had some connections to the Rocks Pirates through her devil fruit. That's what threw me off the most. But yeah, uh, Is there anything else that we could talk about while we're on here? About the Rocks Pirates in this chapter in general? God, that still throws me off. I did not expect that one bit. I was also surprised when Captain Chon had a magnet fruit. That still threw me for a loop as well. Because when I saw the metal arm in that one chapter, I was like, isn't that kid's power? And then we saw what happened next, and I was just like, that was Captain Kid's power. Holy shit. And then we also got to see Marco's dad on here, which we got the confirmation here. Oh, happened in the same page right there. I love the fact that his name is Graham. Paulo Graham, to be precise. Wait. Paulo Graham. If you say it fast, it's like polygram. Polygram. Oh, that's funny. Anyways. I think that's pretty much it. So, I think we're going to go on ahead and close it out. But before we go, I am going to say this. I think tomorrow night, I'm going to try to get back into Minecraft. And then Tuesday, I got a big event coming up. A big event. And I cannot wait to do that Tuesday. So I hope you guys are here. We might be able to start it off at around 7 to 8 p.m. CST time. So I hope you guys are excited as I am. But for now, though, I think I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So with all that out of the way, thank you guys for coming on this fantastic One Piece chapter reaction. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did, as we got to see the epic battle with Rocks versus Roger and Garp, and how we see the downfall of truly a great man. Oh, Rocks, you will forever be in our hearts. We salute thee. Y'all can't see it, but I'm saluting. But if you guys wish to see more of these amazing chapters, check me out on my Twitch page, check me out on Twitter, check me out on my YouTube main channel, and check me out on my YouTube Game and React channel. And leave a like and subscribe for that as well. And I also want to thank Banana Chibidoki for joining me on this stream and kind of giving some cool facts about it here and there, including the Lurking Legend, which I'm definitely going to be checking that out. But with that, I bid this show adieu. So see you guys. So long. Bye-bye. Okay, bye. And invincibility away!